All right, welcome everyone to another week of what actually has sold for the week for me. It's going to be a bit more rushed today because it's a bit of a mess still. It's first week of Dragonflight and everything's still trying to be made and creating it. So it's a bit of a mixed bag of old stuff and new stuff. And it's not everything on here from the new stuff because it's easier to be creating on the other characters rather than on this one here. Just because it just makes life more simpler anyway for convenience right now anyway. If it slows down a bit later, maybe it might be slightly easier. But anyway, so again, hopefully everyone's been able to make some profit. Everything was sky high at the beginning like it normally is. And then slowly things obviously taper down and you have to look for bargains to see what's worth it sometimes on some items because it's just not worth spending the money on it. Hopefully also everyone's getting their knowledge up to be able to create things better and more efficiently. And hopefully that someone's actually used the crafting orders, what I have personally. So what I've noticed is the best anyone's given commission is about 1,000 gold. So there's not much incentive for it right now. At least they're providing the equipment and stuff, the materials. But again, I think the biggest one I've seen was 10,000 gold for an item that I don't think anyone can get right now still anyway. Someone's already dreaming about. Anyway, so this is, like I say, it's a bit of a mixed bag. There's not that much profit from Dragonflight on this in here, or not much sales anyway. You can see there's 508 sales for the first part of 900,000 gold. And like I said, because it's all mixed together, it's a bit harder. But you can see I've been doing tailoring the Infurious Wilder Cloth bolts, and then obviously extracting the Awakened Frosts and flipping them. There's, out of that 50,000, there's probably about 5,000 profit. So there's not much in it really. And I wasn't ready actually at the beginning of the expansion when it came out. I couldn't even get on at the beginning. So that didn't help. As you can see here, I sold some more. So that's what I've been stuffing around here. One thing I have noticed that was selling pretty good is those profession editions that you can get for your characters with the little tool and the other two extras. It's actually pretty good. Some obviously are selling for bugger all, but some of them, like the chef one, I think I sold for 20,000 gold here somewhere. So some of them are still worth the effort. What have we got here? Just looking, this is all world, obviously, right now. Again, it's all this embroidery stuff, not embroidery, but the tailoring stuff that I've been doing. There's heaps of it. Okay, yeah, there's really not much of anything in here at all. So yeah, just let me grab all that, and I think there is nothing in here really that's exciting at all. All right, so let's have a look at the next slot. Just let it refresh in 2 seconds. The amounts, there you go, 176,000. There is not much in here at all, to be honest. It's been pretty lean. Very quiet time. You can see this is all still Dragonflight stuff now coming through. Still, okie there's nothing really exciting in there at all in this stuff. Haven't been very lucky at all considering other people have made, $1 million gold an hour kind of thing, so which I haven't done. I wasn't really interested in that. I wanted to play the game also along the way. So that's it for this. Again, nothing here still coming over from the old Shadowlands. So let me grab that. Okay, the next slot now. As you can see, total's not very big. Interesting enough, actually, what has happened, this is the end of the Dragonflight stuff. So like I said, it's just over $1 million gold on this character. There's a bit of sales on a couple of the other ones in blacksmithing and my tailor and there's alright, so that's the next slot now, guys. It's got 177,000 gold to go. Most of that is from Dragonflight at the moment. And that's not including some of the other characters that are actually doing the professions on their own and putting everything up on them just to simplify things for myself for now. It's not simplifying in the sense I've got to log into those characters, but it's just sometimes easier with some of the stuff to do it. One interesting thing happened is that this is all the Shadowlands stuff coming through now. Someone still managed 3 days ago to buy out some Legos. There you go, there's one here for 22,000 gold and so on. Yeah, not sure why they would even want it when it's already Dragonflight, but I'm not going to complain. I have actually thrown a lot of them out now because you can't even sell them to the vendor. You have to delete them. So the vendor doesn't want them. They're so crap. Okay, so in between all of that, it's still, oh, well, there's more Dragonflight stuff here, as you can see. It made about 1,000 gun shoes, so I was trying to get rid of them. I did notice that Laystone ore went up in price, something crazy, for a little while, which wasn't nice. Okay, there you go. These bags, 32 slot bags, are selling for 1,500 gold, when you can get the ones from Shadowlands for 10 times less. But anyway, each to their own. Okay, there's more Lego. There's more Dragonflight. This is all the Darkman decks I started doing. Not that many actually, but I just created some to play around with. And that's all I can see. So virtually, actually, everything is still mostly from Dragonflight. So let me grab that. Okay, the next part here now. The last 200 to go. It'll refresh in a couple of seconds. Okay, there we go. So 236,000 for the next little bit. Again, it's actually most Shadowland, most Dragonflight anyway here still. Sold them out here, my Violet Sands. And there's bits and pieces from Shadowlands coming through here too now. There you go. There's actually, there was not much money in any of this enchanting, I must say. There's a lot of not much money in anything unless you were selling in great quantities of stuff and turning it over, to be really honest. But yeah, there's more of my Shadowlands stuff. Again, another mount here. That's it for that. So yeah, nothing exciting there. Let me grab that. Okay guys, so this is it. This is my last little bit of Ferrara of the old world for most part. There you go, 98 auctions to go. And nothing really. Oh, there you go, my Spectral Flux of Power. I sold a few of them. I just had heaps of herbs left over, so just making things crazy. Trying to get rid of. There's another Lego just sold here for 33,000. And another Lego there. Gun shoes, obviously, we're selling. There you go, another rocket I sold. Actually sold more of them this year than ever before, but so there's another one sold there. Another mount, the Violet Sands, sold. Again, they don't bring in that much profit, but they're pretty easy to make. And then you can see there's bits and pieces of Lego still and some of my other junk that I had left over from prior. So let me grab that. including Dragonflight stuff. So not too bad actually. Quite happy with the start. I was leveling it. I was watching a video, someone did the speed test in 4 hours. That was impossible to do for me. Anyway, it took me a lot longer to get my first character through. And I did want to enjoy everything along the way. So it took a bit longer before I started setting myself. I'm still not really organized with everything. It's not really going to be easy work with more than a couple professions or 4, like 2 characters worth. I think it's going to be a bit more complicated to move quickly in it and to be on top of everything, I think. To give it 100% anyway. So, but we'll see what happens. So, again, thanks guys. Hopefully you will enjoy this beginning mad rush and everything plummeting with the prices and start crying to see that some things don't even make any profit anymore, which is going to be the problem, sadly, as usual. So, I think it's going to be the turnover of those, high quantity items with only a little bit of profit that's going to really kick in. I suppose we'll see when the rates come out. If you're in that area of making things, see how that goes for everybody. But anyway, so that's it. Not sure about the next one, if it's going to be out next week or not. Just depending how this is all going to go with Dragonflight and if I can sort myself out with it all. And so on. But anyway, so thanks guys. And yeah, happy keep on gold making as we go. All right. Bye.